Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice and welcome to your week ahead reading. So we're going to have a look and see what's going on for you in the next roughly 7 to 10 days. Just keep in mind about timing and take the messages as they resonate with you. You may want to come back and watch the video again as you're actually going through the week. That may give you more insight as well. And thank you all for taking the time to like the videos and comment, for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Makes a huge difference. Helps the channel grow. Gives me wonderful feedback. So thank you all. All right, let's see what's going on for my subscribers in the week ahead. Okay, the High Priestess popped up. Something to do with an inner knowing or your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Pay attention to signs. Pay attention to dreams. Could also be secrets or confidentiality. Could be a theme for you in the week ahead. So let's see, for my subscribers, what's going on in the week ahead? What do they need to know? We're trying to split it up into more specific time frames, as in, beginning of the week, middle of the week, end of the week. But please remember, these could happen at any time during the week, these events that we're going to be picking up on. Okay. All right. And I'll get some oracle cards for us and we'll get going. So let's see. Oracle energy and advice for my subscribers in the week ahead. What do they need to know? What's the week about for their highest good? Okay, so we'll put that aside. What do they need to know for their highest good? But yeah, we have the High Priestess that turned over, and this card that flew out with many masks. So just from the pre-shuffle, the authentic self, just from the pre-shuffle, it could be either you're keeping something to yourself, secrecy, or there's something to do with confidentiality. For those of you, it's coming up as keep your emotions in check or don't show your hand. Okay, so it's a time for strategy. And for those of you, it's shown up as be mindful of people pleasing, but also I'm seeing like interviewing could be happening, auditioning could be happening. All right, so we'll see what else we get. All right, bottom of the deck in the tarot, we have the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is an energy of stalemate. Okay, I'm afraid of making the wrong decision, so I'm not going to make any decision. Could be an energy of just reaching a stalemate with someone, right? So it's like no matter what we say, no matter what we do, we can't seem to get on the same page. We can't seem to agree on the situation. But again, it could also be an energy of just withdrawing, going in your inner world. Yeah, so less talking, less showing people what you're up to or talking about what you're doing or talking about how you feel. Okay, whether that's because it's part of a strategy towards some goal you're trying to achieve, or you're taking part in some sort of competition and you don't want people to know, how you think and feel about things, or what you're working with, etc. But yeah, it's a very closed off energy here. So let's see. In the beginning of the week, roughly, we have the Six of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So I'm seeing some sort of inner conflict with the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords here, where you win something, something is granted to you, assigned to you, you're being singled out somehow, whether that's to do with your work or something going on in your social life or to do with your love life, whatever this is, right? You are coming out on top, you're being chosen for something. And there's this moment with the Two of Swords and the Three of Swords of, I don't know what to do here, because if I choose to embrace this, it may cost me some friendships, or it may cost me, I don't know, my routines are going to change. I see a pause. Because it's like it's a win, but there's something bittersweet about it. And so you pause for a minute to think about what you want to do. And then with the Eight of Wands, it looks like it's full speed ahead from there. This is also just facing, if you have been stuck in the Two of Swords, not addressing something, not wanting to talk about something, not wanting to look at something, if you've been stuck in that energy, right? This is talking about facing that potential disappointment, facing that potential pain, facing that potential whatever the unpleasantness is, yeah? And doing something about it with the Eight of Wands, whether that's communication or whatever action you can take. For those of you, this is where you're planning, you're facing something. Listen, this isn't working for me, and this is what I think we should be doing about it, right? Type of conversation. Or if you're at a distance from someone and you miss your partner, you miss your loved ones, you miss being able to just, I don't know, have more freedom, whatever it is, that you see something that's at a distance from you, or you don't have access to it temporarily, or you just miss whatever this is. This is where you're now putting things in place, communicating, reigniting those connections, refocusing on those connections, or actually planning some sort of trip, okay, to kind of cover the distance, close the distance in a situation. All right, around midweek, we have Temperance. Here's the Union, the balancing out. Four of Wands, very nice. And the Knight of Cups, yeah, definitely. So some sort of union is happening here. Embracing and accepting whatever this is that you have won with the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands. It could be new job, promotion, you're getting your own place, right? And you're having to move out. And it's a joyous occasion, but it also comes up with mixed emotions, right? You could be moving in with a partner, moving in with a roommate at this time, or just moving out on your own. Definitely the energy of moving is coming up strongly here. Could also be looking at job change, and it's like, you know, I get along with these people, I'm comfortable here, but this is a really good opportunity for me, so I just have to go with it. And maybe this is something that you've been kind of going back and forth about. I don't know how I feel about it, but over here there's accepting something, embracing it. A union is happening, something is made official, a coming together is happening. If this is about breakups that have happened, separations or arguments and no contact situation, you could be taking the lead. Okay, if you're dealing with a fire sign, because we have Sagittarius here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, they could be taking the lead early in the week to initiate conversation, and that leads to making peace. Yes? Just to be clear, we're in Mercury retrograde shadow. I'm not talking about the ex. If that's, how it comes up for you, that's how it comes up for you. Trust your instincts. This is not that kind of energy that I'm picking up on. This is an energy of the Three of Swords here, where we clashed and we went in our separate corners. It's not the Ten of Swords. It's not the heaviness and the toxicity, right? It's that connection. All right, and then ending the week here, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Definitely seeing new jobs or different types of roles if your role is changing. Promotion definitely could be happening here. And you have on the job training here with the Eight of Pentacles. Working on a relationship. This could also be decorating. Yeah, definitely with the Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And the World. Really nice. Wrapping up a cycle in a really beautiful, successful way. Again, we have this energy of recognition and you receiving whatever the recognition is. If someone's offering, like apologizing and offering to make it up to you, that could be what this is, and you're giving them the opportunity to do so, or vice versa. Roles could always be reversed. For others of you, this is where you have your own space now. Maybe you have been healing from some sort of breakup or separation. This conversation could be closure, whether you're talking to the actual person or you're talking to a therapist, a counselor, someone you trust, and just having a heart-to-heart conversation, just getting it off your chest, right? Someone could be coming to visit you and you get to talk about it, open up. That gives you the closure you needed. And then it's about switching focus to yourself, right? Self-love, self-nurturing, working on yourself, setting yourself some new goals, shifting focus where, I'm just going to give myself a makeover, where I'm just going to focus on work for a while, starting new exercise programs, right? Making changes in health type of situation. So that could be what this is as well, right? And maybe this is something that you've been struggling with on your own. This is something that you haven't really opened up about, but you're recognizing that it's keeping you stuck there. So you have to talk about it, get it off your chest, do the crying in a safe space with a safe person, and then just release yourself to move on. Have that closure, release yourself, and move on, right? So for some of you, that could be what the transformation is about. For those of you, definitely seeing relocation, changing offices, decorating, redecorating. That could be your desk at work, right? A new working environment, a new working space, but it could also be home, moving stuff around, maybe to just shift the energy, or you're completely moving home and you're starting to decorate the new place. That could be what's happening here. Definitely seeing new job or promotion after, it could be after a rejection. You might have tried this before and it left you feeling like a little bit jaded, okay, with the Two of Swords. But it's almost like you took a chance on something, despite you feeling a little bit jaded about it, despite you feeling a little bit pessimistic about it. You just took a deep breath and went for something anyway. That could be the victory that's coming in, right? And it balances you out, restores hope, restores faith. You get the job, you get the promotion, you get the recognition, whatever this is for you, okay? All right. So now let's look at the oracles. We have Woodwives, Adaptability, 64. Yeah, definitely a conclusion here, something coming to completion, and change is happening. It's a matter of, with the Temperance energy, coming together with another, negotiation could be happening, managing expectations could be happening, getting to know new surroundings, new communities could be happening here, new teams of people, a new person. There's definitely a big change that is happening, okay? And this is where you're just getting to know your new surroundings. You're just getting to know the new resources you're working with. You're just getting to know yourself after this healing has been completed, right? It's a really nice energy. We have number 3, Benefactor, Grace and Generosity. There's definitely something, a helping hand here with this Queen of Cups, and an offer here with the Knight of Cups. Okay, someone either offering to help you somehow, or putting in a good word for you, or allowing you to live with them for a while if this is the living arrangement that's changing, or offering to support you financially for a time if this is what the situation is. But this is definitely receiving some sort of blessing, receiving some sort of approval, lots of grace, and favor. Also seeing the energy of forgiveness here, okay? And maybe someone, again, trying to make it up to you, trying to balance out the situation. And again, I'm not talking about the toxic ex. Just put it out there to be clear. And 16, Empty Well, time to replenish. Yeah, this is what you're coming out of, okay? You're coming out of a time of lack, hurt, pain, suffering. It was part of healing for you, but it's unpleasant and it's painful, definitely. And it's something that you haven't spoken about. You haven't been asking for help. You haven't been opening up about how you're thinking and feeling. You've just been trying to deal with it on your own, and you may have, as a result, kind of progressively isolated yourself from people more and more. You find yourself not doing much, not going out because you just don't feel like it. You don't feel like being around people because you're worried that they're going to ask you what's going on because you're closed off all the time. That is coming to a close, and there's a time of replenish that is now coming as a result of this balancing out, this opportunity, this approval, this grace, this blessing, this approval. I said approval again. That's coming in for you. Okay, restores balance in the home. It restores balance in relationships of any kind. It restores balance in finances, your sense of stability, right? So you're definitely celebrating something here after a time of sorrow, hurt, rejection, disappointment. Okay, and there's something coming in, and it will require you to change your approach to something, your routines. It will require you to have to adapt to it somehow. But it will be something that puts you on the path to abundance, okay, and happiness. There may be a confidentiality aspect to it to start with, There could also be that. Okay, bottom of the deck. We have number 4, Caterpillar, opportunity. And there's an element of unexpected. There's an element of synchronicity. There's an element of, again, healing, harmony, stability. That's what's coming in. Just keep your eyes open, okay? 2 swords and all these masks. Keep your eyes open and jump on an opportunity when it's presented to you. See for what it is, okay? So that's what I have for us for the week ahead. Let me know how you resonate with the reading. If you do, what's going on for you in the week. Like I say, you might have to come back and rewatch it later to get more insight from it, because some things may not make sense now, but they'll make sense as you're starting to deal with these energies. But I hope this helps you. Hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.